What's up guys, welcome back and welcome to some Automobilista 2. Now look at this beautiful race car, the Porsche 962c Group C Beast. Now but I've got a question actually, has this car got enough power to keep up with the rest of them? Because this has only got 710 brake horsepower, right? And most of the other ones, maybe they're a bit more modern, but they've got like 900 horsepower, 800. The Mercedes has got 850. Now I haven't made a video on that one yet. I have got future plans for that. But anyway, get to the point. 1983, Bathurst has been added to Automobilista 2, and I was thinking, well, what car can I drive there? You know, I was really racking my brains and I couldn't think of one. And I was like, oh yes. The 962 came out in about 1985, I believe, but it raced for quite a few years. So I was like, oh wait, I love the Group C cars. So and let's get down under in the Group C. Look at that, I love that Jägermeister livery as well. This is I've got a mod installed, so a few of the cars have actually got the real drivers in it. But the Jägermeister, what a great looking race car it is. You know, these Group C cars, no traction control. Like it's all your work, the driver. You've really got to drive these cars. But question is, can this really keep up with the rest? I'll tell you what we will do though. We'll put the boost on 100%. So yeah, guys, put your seatbelts on. Let's get down under. Right, guys, we're going for a rolling start. Let's see if we can keep up with these lot. Look, we've got them behind with the Porsches as well, so we've got some good cars to overtake. So we've got a multi-class. Anyway, the lights are green. Feed that power in. 710 brake horsepower for a naturally aspirated flat 12 engine. It's an absolute beast, this car. It's really quick. But the problem is the cars we're racing against are even quicker. Oh, nice on the power there. Into third. Let's get tucked in the slipstream. Put out the Corvette. That's a great looking race car as well. 1983 Bathurst. Look at what Reeds are doing. This is what's brilliant, man. You wouldn't see this version of the track on any other sim, really, would you? Just great. So we've got some Group C action down under, right in the field that power in. Really gonna have to get my wits about here though, because this car is very spicy. It's got a lot of chili flakes in its recipe, I tell you now. Right then, come and leave it in second. Whoa, big kick from the rear. We've got the turbo on 100% as well. I've got the tyre wear on ×4. So will the tyres hold out? That's another good question. I think I've got a pit stop on as well. I think I have. I was intending to, really on the limits of grip through there though. I felt the car starting to understeer a little bit. Into fourth. Can we get round them? No. Just take our time. Grip that throttle. Oh, it sounds lovely when you're gripping the throttle though, doesn't it? Let's just leave it in second. I've done a little practice race here before. I've done a couple of laps and there was a massive pile up on lap 1. But there's not really a big massive difference with this track to the modern day one. The only difference is that this straight we're coming onto. Yes, we have got a mandatory pit stop into fourth, but look at them. They've just got so much more grunt than us, and that's with the turbo on 100% as well. So you know, we're just a little bit under power, but they're still 200 miles an hour in fifth gear pegged. This is the difference though. There's a chicane here on the modern day version. Woohoo, 204 miles an hour. Let's get on them brakes. Whoa, big wiggle. Can we get up the inside? I was thinking about it. Down to second gear, feed the power in. Oh, nice. Just start on this gear a tiny bit there. Can we send it up the inside maybe? Last of the late breakers. Right, that was really late on the brakes. Oh, nice little move inside, but he's still there. A little bit of contact. That was probably my fault though. That was quite aggressive. Another tiny bit of contact. 8,500 RPM into fourth. Got wheel-to-wheel action with a block-punk Porsche into fifth gear, 170 miles an hour. Wow, this is going to have to be brave on the brakes here. Oh, simmer down. See how late I left it there. Oh, lit the rear tyres up. This car's bonkers. You've really got to have your wits about you when you're driving these Group C cars though. See, the sun's starting to go down a little bit as well. Feed the power in. What I've noticed there is, on the modern day version of the track, the AI is always a lot slower on that bit of the tracking. But it seems like they've sorted that out because the AI seem pretty quick through there. Right, I love this bit. Little lift, flip it down to third. Really on the limits of grip through there. Just feel it understeer starting to build up a tiny bit there. Right, this is a very tricky bit because the way the road's cambered, that your wheels just lock up so easy. Wow, I feel like, well, look, this is where the Porsche is a little bit better than these other cars through the tight, twisty stuff. I just feel like it's a little bit more nimble. Just a little bit. Right, and get it turned in, feed the power in, feed it. Now I'm flat, into third, onto the straight, into fourth. We've made a couple of places up actually, so it's not as underpowered as I thought, but you've got to remember we are on 100% boost. I don't think the AI will do that. I'm actually not sure whether the AI will compensate if you do that, I'm not sure, but no, I don't think. Oh look, we're just going to blast past Molly. Whoa, got on the brakes nice and early. He's still there on the outside though. Can we get that in, hold that inside line? Down to second gear, just clip the curb on the inside, squeeze him out wide. Have we made the move stick? Oh yes, another one bites the dust. Right then, flip that throttle down to second. Tricky little corner this. It's got a funny name, that corner. I can't remember what it's called, but one of them's got like a bit of a weird name. Anyway, back on the power, revving it out into fourth. So far so good, 20 minutes left. You can really see the sun's starting to go down as well, into fifth. Spotting your brake point, here's where it's hard, right? I don't know if that might have been a tad too early. Leave it in third gear. Oh, look at the understeer, look at the understeer. Too much. I got a little bit greedy. I thought the front end of the car had more bite than what it actually did have, didn't it? Oh, that looks stunning, that though. Whoa, lost the rear of the car a little bit there. I don't want to start overdriving the car to keep up. That's what tends to happen sometimes. I feel like I'm overdriving the car to try and catch the guys ahead, where really I should just put my head down and get stuck into the race. Really, whoa, look at that through there. Wow, nutty, absolutely on the limits. Look at all the people here. There's quite a few people on the top of the mountain, isn't there? Nice and early on the brakes. Down to second gear. Hard, really trying to lean on the tyres the best we can. Yeah, look, but I do feel like we're a little bit quicker through this middle section. But this is where the Porsche should shine. Right, we're going to have to get on the power nice and early. Get turned in, feed it. Now I'm flat. Just whack the power in. All 710 brake horsepower. Into fifth. Oh, the car pulled to the left a little bit there. Felt like a little bit of torque steer. It's really starting to get dark. We're going to have to put the lights on soon. And we have actually got lights. Let's put them on now while we're on the straight. Lights, camera, action. Right, we're flying, man. Over 200 miles an hour. Brake about the bridge. Very hard on the brakes. I'm holding my breath and everything when I'm going on them brakes. Get the car turned in. Oh, nice. That felt beautiful, actually. What a lap. Right, revving it out. Just leave it in third. Probably could have knocked it into fourth, actually. Flip that throttle down to second. Right, feed that power in. Squeeze it. Just squeeze it nice and gently, then whack it on. Come on. Into fourth. Nice run. I wonder when we're going to start passing the other Porsches as well, because I've got the 911 RSI in, just to mix it up a little bit. Right, very late on the brakes. Oh, that was very dangerous on the brakes. Oh, we've got a couple of Rothmans Porsches here. But if you look, all the Porsches are at the back, aren't they? So I do think this car is a little bit underpowered compared to the other cars, you know, like they're just obviously leaving these Porsches in the dust, aren't they? They're leaving them for us to mop them up. We should be able to get these though, just hang fire. Oh, on the radiator, I love this bit though, look, throw it in. Got some nice heat in the tyres there as well. And again, you just throw it in. Oh, the car feels brilliant through there. You really actually feel the downforce. I really feel the force feedback actually loading up there. Oh, that wasn't an ideal line though. Had to take 2 bites at the pie there. Right, and feed the power in. There's a car slowing these up a little bit, a couple of cars ahead. I think it's a Mercedes, I'm not exactly sure. Oh, listen to them cracks on the overrun. It is, I think it's a Mercedes. Feed it. No, flat, into third. When should we pit them? Not yet, I don't feel like we're pitting yet. Into top gear, into fifth. Come and get a little bit of a slipstream. We're pulling away from them behind, but pretty decent actually. Let's get a little bit of a slipstream. Everything changes when it's dark, guys. Your brake points and everything. It's a lot harder than you think. A lovely run there, right? I'm gonna have to lift out of it. Flip that throttle. Nice. Oh, we've got a little bit of wheel-to-wheel action from the AI there in front. I love that Rothmans livery though. Nice. Can we get the Mercedes as well? I think the Mercedes has got a problem actually. In the fourth a little bit. Oh, watch the power of this Mercedes though. He's got loads of grunt. Him. Feed it. Now, I'm actually really surprised at how aggressive I can be on the throttle. Actually, now that we've got some decent heat in the tyres, it actually puts its power down really, really well. Right, then where do we brake? Just spot their brake lights. Oh, I nearly lost the car big time going into there. Hold it into third. Give fourth a tickle. Grip that throttle. This is there's the Porsche, so we've caught them pretty quick, like. Look, oh, it's slowed the EI right down though, hasn't it? Can we capitalise on it, making a couple of places up here? This is a new track as well, so let's see if they've coded the EI to get through. It's very narrow, there's not much room to overtake really, is it? Let's short shift into third. Get up the inside of the Porsche, he's left the door open. He's just so slow. Right then, in third gear, nice. Got a couple of them there, leave it in third. The Mercedes is being blocked. Come on, there's nowhere to go. I'm going to have to take my time. This really has mixed it up, and I'm going to have to hit the brakes there. Whoa, use the curb. Whoa, really capitalised on that position, didn't we? And again, up the inside of the black Porsche. They've got the Race of Champions liveries on them as well, these Porsches. Whoa, lovely there, on the boost. It really takes off this car when it comes on boost like, doesn't it? Right, and feed the power in, feed it. Into third. What's he doing? He's lifted out of it. I'm not sure what cars. I think that's a Nissan ahead. Right then, let's leave them. We should have took most of them now, getting us a little bit of a slipstream. 180 mile an hour. Come and get last of the late breakers on the go. Oh yes. See you later, young man. Whoa, look at the speed difference there. Wow. Wow. Hard on them brakes. Down to second, but he comes back up the inside in the Mercedes. That was a nice move. What a move that was. He was so late on the brakes there. Can we get back up the inside of him though? I don't think we can. We're going to have to lift out of it. He's got another like 150 more horsepower than us. Is it 750 or 850? I think that's, whoa, a little bit of contact. That car's mixing them up. That Porsche's got nowhere to go. We've got another, I think, is that a Nissan as well? Bloody hell's bells. It's all kicking off here, isn't it? Into fifth. There's another Porsche slowing me up. There's a couple more Porsches, right? And slowing me up now. Let's get round the outside of the Porsche. Blip it down to second. Oh, a little bit of oversteer from the rear of the car. Oh, that white Porsche looks nice, doesn't it? I like the look of that. Right, I hope it doesn't dart up the inside over here. I'm going to have to leave room on the inside there. Let's have a little tussle with this Mercedes then. See if he'll open the door for a little bit. Nice, get turned in nice and early there. I really do like the sounds of this engine though. It's got a lot of character to it. And whistles and pops and whoosh, when you lift off the throttle on the overrun. Sounds lovely. Can we get up? Oh, I was thinking about it, but we're just not close enough. We just haven't got, let's see how much grunt this Mercedes actually has got on this straight when we get down this mountain. But we have got 100% of the boost, so it should equal it out a little bit, I would have thought. Right then, flip the throttle down to second. Want to get the car turned in nice and early. Feed the power in. Flat. Right then, let it eat. All 710 brake horsepower onto the straight. I'm forgetting what this straight's called, but there, look at the power that Mercedes has got. It's gone, isn't it? But we might have a little bit more top end though here at the last part of it, because look, we're reining them in a little bit. I think we'll do 2 more laps and then we'll pit as well. Right. Oh, very late on the brakes. Very late on the brakes. That might have been a little bit too late. It was actually just about right. The pits is different as well where you go in, I feel. Oh, here's some Corvettes. I forgot there's Corvettes in them GT Classics as well, isn't there? Look how much quicker the Corvettes are than the Porsches. That's a car that I haven't really drove neither, that Corvette. I haven't really had a decent go in it. Right, and see you later, I've got that Nissan all over the back of it, into fifth. Get ready to spot the brake point. This Corvette's going to slow it down a little bit. Whoa, simmer down, boy. Right, get round the outside of the Corvette, maybe. Nice. Right, and feed the power. Let's try and get on the back of this Mercedes. The Nissan's got round decent as well. Right, I don't want to overdrive the car though. Just take your time, Bandit. Oh, big stutter from the game there. I don't know what that was about. Right, and, oh, I can feel, look at the Nissan's lights up all over the back of it. Put them under pressure. Lean on the front end of the car there nicely. Into fourth. Lift out of it. You can lift out, blip it into third again. Probably could use fourth gear there and just let the grunt of the car take it round. Look at that. Whoa. Wow. We've got contact from behind there. I don't know how we held that, but the EI actually nearly spun me off. So that was a little bit aggressive from the EI. I have got the aggression on maximum, so that might make sense. But can we capitalise on this Merc? He's not sure, is he, whether to go through or not? Right then, go around the outside. Right then, I want to get on the power now. Feed it. On the power so early there. There's the grunt of the Mercedes. It just gets out of the corners so much better, doesn't it? can really tell that the extra power that Merc's got. We've got a little bit of a breather on the thingy. I tell you what, guys, we're going to pit here as well. Right, guys, we're coming in for some fresh tyres. Fresh rubber. Right, and get on the brakes. I'd say about the bridge is like a decent place to brake. Down to second. Right, get the car turned in. Then here's the pits, look. Right. Whoa, this is different. I haven't actually pitted here yet. Pit limit on. Right, wow, have a little breather actually. There's a few cars coming in now. Right then. Oh, I forgot to tell it not to repair the car, and it's not going to put tyres on with. Oh wait, never mind, guys. I totally forgot. That was because I was rushing. It doesn't matter, we've still got plenty of grip on the car, so we haven't got tyres. We've just done our mandatory pit stop. Never mind. Ah, what a bloody... There's always something, isn't there? I never get anything right in these videos, do I? Like, it wouldn't be normal if I didn't knock something up. Anyway, away we go. Into fifth. Should have a little bit of clear air here, so at least we've done with pit stop now, so we don't have to fart about pitting. Who's this? There's a couple of cars ahead of us, but I really do like doing these multi-class races, you know, like, I know these, oh, way too much understeer there. I know these cars are got way much more power than that Corvette in the 911, but it just maybe gives you a chance. It just holds the AI up a little bit, doesn't it? It gives us a little chance to float through the pack. Can we get, oh, there's nowhere to go. It's very narrow, this circuit though, isn't it? It feels a little bit narrower than the modern day one. I don't think it is, but it just feels it. Oh, look at that, look how low we're sitting though. Squeeze the throttle into third, flip it into second, right, get the car turned in. I want to check how much grip we've got on the tyres. I can't look at this. Oh, look at the understeer there though. After this lap, I think we'll have a couple of quiet ones. We'll get our head down a little bit, see if we can get on the back of someone. Maybe I should have pitted a lap later. We should have maybe followed that Mercedes. I'm not sure, but let's see if we can put a decent lap in this next one, right? Onto this back, onto the straight. Into fifth, revving it out. 9 minutes left. So after this, I think we'll have a couple of quiet ones, or one quiet one, I'm not sure, one or two, let's see how I feel. There's 200 miles an hour, pretty much. Get ready to brake. Right, hard on the brakes. You could probably maybe brake a tiny bit later, or a little tiny lock up actually for the first time. Right, feed the power in, into third. Somebody coming out the pits as well. Right, and down to second. Right, guys, I tell you what, guys, let's have a couple of quiet ones and get our head down a little bit. Give this flat 12 a listen. Be an urge. pile up that was. I thought it was race over for a second there when I come over the mountain, seen all them cars just stopped. I had to hit the brakes, I just had nowhere to go. And that Nissan on the first lap just come from nowhere on the straight, didn't he? He just blasted past on the straight. But that shows he's got 900 brake horsepower. That's a hell of a lot. That's probably 200 more than what we've got, you know. He'll probably not be running that, but he's probably got at least 800. Anyway, he's well getting slowed up off these other Porsches though. Maybe I should have put some faster cars in. Maybe these are too fast. Oh, we've got a Mercedes there as well. Carnage. We've got absolute carnage. We're going to have to let them go. Can we get round the outside? There's nowhere to go. 4 minutes left. Oh no, we've got another one up the inside. There's just nowhere to go. Is anyone else? He's really slowing me down, isn't he? This is one of the newer tracks, so maybe we haven't getting round to properly sorting the AI out, but I just think it's down to the speed differences. Right, can we make any more places up? Into fourth. Our tyres are letting off a little bit though, like the AI's probably got a fresh set of tyres on, where we're still on the same set of tyres because I forgot to sort the pits out, didn't I? But anyway, whoa, bloody hell. She's a fighter. Right then, revving it out into third. Can't get the power down like I want there. Right then, watch the way these are going to pull out this corner compared to us. There, they've gone already, aren't they? Right then, flatten the power into third. Over. Feel the boost pressure. Whipping it into fifth gear. Right, there's nowhere to go. The AI's going to get slowed up again. There's just carnage, there's Porsches everywhere, isn't it? It's actually a beautiful sight. Anyway, 202 miles an hour. Whoa, Jackie, simmer down. Right then, hard on the brakes. Right, down to second gear, get the car turned in. Oh, I clipped the curb a little bit more than what I wanted to. 3 minutes left. We should get another 2 or 3 laps, I would have thought. Running out of fuel though, I don't know if we've got enough fuel. Oh, way wide of the apex. I put 15 laps worth of fuel in the car, right guys? And I'm actually not sure whether we're going to have enough fuel in the car. I didn't think we'd even get 12 laps. So look at it, if we run out of fuel, we run out of fuel. That's the reality of it, isn't it? Right then, hard on the brakes. I won't have to... Whoa. Lost the car big time. Right, I'm going to have to start short shifting, I think. Short shift into fourth. It's all about saving fuel at the minute, then, isn't it? Wow. There's always something, isn't there? I wasn't expecting this to happen. Short shift into third. It's all about just saving the race now. I'm not sure if there's an extra lap on as well, because sometimes on the MS2 there's like an extra lap to do when you've got these timed races. But I'm really checked. I can't take my eye off that fuel gauge at the minute. Fourth gear. Right then, blip it into third. Leave it in third. Down to second. Whoa, nice. Really tried to push the limits of grip through there. The most I can get away with. What a beautiful car to drive this is. It is a really nice car to drive. I do think it's the most nimble out of all of them, but do you know what? I really do like the Corvette as well. That's another really nice car to drive. Oh, I'm revving it out a little bit too much there though. We might get away with it. So 15 laps, that's 12. Yeah, I think we should be okay, but it's going to be cutting it close. Anyway, 200 miles an hour. Bet your stomach goes wild there. Get hard on the brakes. Blip it down to second gear. Nice wide line. Get the car turned in. Oh, lovely. Feel the tyre start to scrub a little bit when I'm throwing it in there. I'm actually quite aggressive. I really do like the amount of grip that the car's got on the front end. You can really like hustle it on and balance it out coming out the corners. Lovely. Oh, what a lovely car to drive. If any of you have drove it, you'll know exactly what I'm on about. Anyway, really running low on fuel. 46 seconds left. This could be the last lap. If not, it'll be one more. Right, then hard on the brakes. Whoa! Lost the rear of the car going into the corner there as well. Into third gear. But the car does feel better now that all the fuel's out of it. Like you can I just feel like I've got more confidence in the car. Oh, somebody made a mistake. Big kick from the rear of the car there. Into third. Maybe it's the AI's running out of fuel as well. Not sure. Oh, look at that man. Really leaning on the tyres. Into fourth. Throw it in. Left out of it, throw the car in, wait for the front end of the tyres to stick, to bite, blip it down to third. Oh, I've got more Porsches to deal with here. Right then, blip that throttle. Wow, oh, it's a Corvette. We've got 3 Group C cars as well. Oh, round the outside, he's really slowing them up, isn't he? Let's try and capitalise on this if we can. I don't think we can, like, but oh, big sparks coming from there. There's nowhere for them to go, is there? It's just so narrow. Right, feed the power in. We should get away from them now, though. Right, into 3rd gear. Oh, squeezing through. Nice. But look at that, we've only got 11 litres of fuel left. But with this running at 100% boost, it's going to drink the fuel, isn't it? Can we get up the inside of the Corvette? There's the fuel light on. Oh, nail biting stuff. Is this the last lap though? That's the question. Right, get on the brakes. That was pretty early. There they go up the inside. So much better on the brakes, the Corvette there. Feed the power in. Is this the last lap or not? Is there one more? That is the last lap. We made it with 10 litres left. Wow, guys, we were cutting it close there. I actually thought there was going to be one more lap there, but there wasn't. For some reason, I don't know if there's anything what tells you when you're on the last lap. There's no like white flag or something. Maybe there is, but I never see it. Like, I never know when I'm on my last lap. So maybe there's something for Rita to do. What, like, they could put a little flag up in the corner next to your name, like telling you that you're on the last lap. Maybe it does. Maybe I've just missed it. But guys, what a great little car to drive this Porsche 962 is. I love that Jägermeister livery as well. Looks brilliant. The Rothmans one as well. But I do think this, it's a toss-up, you know. I like every single one of these Group C cars, but I think the Nissan's probably my least favourite. I think the Corvette and the Porsche are my 2 favourite to drive, and then I'd say the Mercedes is a close 2nd, 3rd. The Mercedes is just an absolute powerhouse as well. That's got 850 brake horsepower. But what a great, that was a great race actually. It turned out better than I thought it was going to. Like, it was quite a bit of action actually in the race. Like, look at this, you know, going over the mountain. Classic. I'm not sure if these cars actually would have raced here in real life. I'm not too clued up on Bathurst, but the MS2, guys, it's getting so good now, man. Like, if you haven't got it and you're a sim racer, just get it. Like, you will not regret it. Like, what's so good, what Rita's managed to do so well is, what I think as well, is all of the different types of content, right? Like, that's one of the hardest things to do. It's like a jack of all trades, master of none. But I wouldn't say that about Rita at all. I think they're a bit of a jack of all trade, and they've got it sussed. Like, there's so many options for cars. Like, there's bound to be something for everybody, I believe. But yeah, guys, I'll leave you with a little bit more of this replay. Thank you so much for watching. Gonna love yous and leave yous. Peace from the northeast. Toodles.